Yo, we had some new bottles come in the mail today, man. So we're gonna check these bad boys out right after this. How's everybody doing? My name's Derek, and you're watching A Fragrance State of Mind. So we got a couple bottles in the mail, and we got Opium Pour Homme, which is a discontinued fragrance. Now, this is the EDT version, and let's be honest, this stuff is pretty sexy. It's also incredibly retro, but I absolutely love this DNA. I know a lot of people find it challenging, and I get it. It's an older fragrance, but I absolutely love this one, and I don't know what to say. It's an amazing one. So we're gonna get into that. And then also, I've got this newer flanker, which is one of my absolute favorites. Now, this is marketed as a woman's perfume, but let's be honest, fragrance does not really have a gender, and this is one that I absolutely love to wear. This is the Black Opium Over Red. Yo, this stuff is phenomenal, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. We're gonna spray this on, and I'm gonna let you guys know exactly the vibe I get this from. Full disclosure, FragranceNet.com did send me these bottles. They sent me these bottles to review on here just so that I could let you guys know where you guys can score great bottles at a very good discount. We're talking 50, 60, even up to 70% off the retail value of these bottles. And they have stuff like this, which is a discontinued bottle that you cannot get at, your favorite, perfume store down the street. This is something that is amazing about FragranceNet, that you can get discontinued bottles like this. It's an amazing opportunity. And listen, I've been using this company for literal years, and these fragrances are 100% legit. As a matter of fact, I have bought over 100 bottles from this company over the last few years, and every single bottle has been absolutely amazing. They come beautifully packaged. They are sealed properly. Everything's beautiful about them. And the other cool thing is you guys can actually score tester bottles from them, which is another great opportunity if you want to save an extra few bucks, which is essentially just the bottles that they send to the stores that you guys can spray and sample while you're at the store. Yeah, they sell those bottles, and you could buy them in like a basic generic white box. They don't come in the fancy presentation, but in return for not getting the box, you're getting the full bottle. Sometimes they have a cap, sometimes they may not, but either way, you're getting that beautiful juice inside. And usually you can get a really good discount, even lower than that 50, 60, 70% off discount that you're already getting, that using a website like FragranceNet.com is going to offer you over buying at a retail store. The other cool thing is, because they're partnering with us today on this video, they're giving me an opportunity to give you guys a coupon code, and that coupon code is AFSOM to score an absolute great deal on top of the already great deal that you're going to receive just by going to FragranceNet.com. So definitely check out that website. Let's get into the bottles though. That's where we really want to talk about. So we're going to start with the OG. Now this is the Opium, okay? This is the original. Now mind you, they did have an Opium Pour Homme, and they had an Opium for Women, the perfume version. Listen, this stuff, man. Now mind you, I have opened this already because as soon as it came in, I was like, I gotta wear this. And I just kind of wanted to familiarize myself with this because it's been a long time since I've worn this fragrance. Yo, this stuff, man. Let me tell you something though, and I'm going to give you full disclosure on this, okay? And this is something you have to be aware of. This bottle has been discontinued for a very long time, okay? And as you can see, it's a very gorgeous, full presentation bottle, and I love that. But because this fragrance is so old, unfortunately, if you look at the label, okay, it's peeling, all right? That label is peeling, and unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. Eventually, the label is going to be fully gone. I get that. Now, here's the thing. This bottle is at least, I think, 20, 30 years old. So I don't know how long this has been sitting in a warehouse. But what I do know is the fact that I could even get my hands on this scent at, in 2025, where this fragrance has been discontinued for almost a decade. That's a pretty awesome opportunity. And I'm just glad that I even have this bottle, and the fact that FragranceNet still carries it and had the opportunity for me to buy it. That's what I love. And I'm not worried about the label rubbing off, because you know what? It's not about the label or the presentation or any of it. It's about that beautiful juice, baby. And let me tell you, this stuff smells as beautiful and as fresh as the day it was released. Now, once again, I will tell you this fragrance is slightly challenging if you're not used to that sort of retro, older aesthetic of men's cologne, but I love this. This is, oh, wow. Now, here's the surprising thing. As far as the subsequential, like black opiums and all that, there's still this sort of whisper of this original DNA amongst the newer flankers. And that's what I love, is they sort of kept that opium name alive with sort of this, you know, respect to the original composition. But this original composition, once again, more on the challenging side if you're not used to those older style of fragrances. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is incredibly spicy, a little bit floral. There's some really nice greens in there. It's an absolute stunning fragrance. And the one thing I will say about it is it has this sort of medicinal quality to it. It also kind of has like this this really earthy tone. There's definitely some vetiver in here, giving it some woodiness, some earthiness. So this is like earthy, medicinal, spicy, a little bit floral, a little bit green, but just really, really nice. I absolutely love this DNA. Listen, not everyone's going to love it because, once again, it is an older retro style fragrance, but I'm telling you something, if you appreciate where we've come in the perfume industry, from the originals to the newer style fragrances, this one absolutely encapsulates where we came from and where we're going, and it's still represented in the newer flankers. This is a great one. I absolutely love it. And if you guys get a chance, head over to FragranceNet.com to get your hands on this before it disappears forever, because once again, they have stopped making this. And as the bottles sell, they're not going to be easily attainable anymore. I'm glad I got it. And if you guys get a chance, definitely check it out. You're going to want this one. So let's get into Black Opium Over Red. So this is a newer flanker. I'm not going to say it's the newest because I know they've come out with newer ones, but this is fairly new. In the last, I believe, year or so, this one came out. And I love these new bottles. Once again, this is marketed as a woman's perfume, but I think this leans incredibly unisex. That is a gorgeous bottle. Look at that, huh? And when I tell you that you can get this 60-70% from retail, I know this retails well over $100. We're talking even in the mid-range to $200, somewhere around $150 to $180 retail. I'm not going to tell you exactly the price because I'm not 100% sure, but I will tell you you can get this at least knock half of it off, and then use my coupon code AFSOM to get even more off. This stuff rocks, dude. And here's the thing, okay? So Black Opium sort of took the original opium DNA and sort of sweetened things up a bit, made it a bit more mass appealing, modernized that composition a little bit. Now this one sort of takes that DNA of Black Opium, once again borrowed from that original opium DNA, and now we're getting into something a little bit more gourmand. This has a beautiful kind of cherry note mixed with some coffee vibes, as well as a little bit of like a cocoa, chocolatey mixed with cherry, and then you've got the coffee, and then you've got this beautiful floral accord, and it's a gorgeous scent. This is like on that darker, brooding sort of like, you know, winter, cold weather, beautiful nighttime date fragrance. This is something that is very luxurious, also very sexy, alluring, beautiful. And as I said, this can be worn by any gender because the notes in this, although do have a sort of feminine vibe about them, really holds well and projects well and gives this sort of presence of just like this really edible sexiness that makes it so great. This is going to turn a man into an alluring, sexy, masculine, maybe in touch with his artsy sort of, you know, vibe. And then also it's going to give women that beautiful, elegant, you know, fruity. I think it's kind of going in the same direction for both male and female. But the thing is you're going to notice is if you're a woman, it's going to smell one way, and if you're a man, it's going to smell another. And that's what I love about this scent, is that it will change based on who's wearing it, you know, as well as your skin chemistry and all that. but this is an absolute stunning fragrance. I absolutely love it. You can get this right now at FragranceNet.com. You're definitely going to want to try this out. These bottles are absolutely amazing, and I want to thank FragranceNet for sending these to me. I can't say enough about it. And you guys know, I don't usually promote fragrance companies as a rule. I have partnered with other people in the past, but these are people that I believe in. These are people that I've used myself. As you know, before I'm a content creator, before I'm an influencer, I am a collector. I am a passionate person. I would not have bought all those bottles if it wasn't for the fact that I have a true passion and love for this art, okay? And FragranceNet has been an absolute stalwart rock of a company that I know no matter what, I can look at their website and find pretty much 80% of the time the bottle that I'm looking for, and I know that I'm going to get the best deal online possible. It's an absolute awesome opportunity. For a long time, you guys have reached out to me and said, hey, where can I buy legitimate bottles at a deep discount online where I'm not going to get scammed, I'm not going to get taken advantage of? And FragranceNet is that place. I'm telling you right now, from the depths of my soul, I have used them so many times. Not only are they legitimate and they have really amazing deals on all of their fragrances, but they have amazing customer service. You can literally call them and speak to a real human being anytime, and they are going to thoroughly make sure that everything from the ordering process to the moment you receive the bottle is all a very wonderful process for you, because they want you as a repeat customer. They don't want to just sell you one bottle. Their goal is to sell you as many bottles as they can. I mean, that's their business, right? So what they're going to do is they're going to make sure that everything goes off without a hitch. And if you have any issues, any problems, definitely reach out to them. Or hey, reach out to me and let me know, hey, I had this problem. You recommended them to me and I'm having an issue. I will go to bat for you. I will reach out to the representatives there and I'll make sure they take care of you, okay? So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. These are amazing scents. Thank you, FragranceNet, for sending them. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, have a fragrant state of mind.
Yeah. Smell good. Yeah. Yeah.